We are about to tackle one of the most iconic and challenging cycling routes in the world, the M41. Better known as the Pamir Highway, this breathtaking road leads some 1,250 kilometers from Dushanbe in Tajikistan to Osh in Kyrgyzstan.
Over the course of a month, we'll push ourselves through some of the harshest conditions imaginable. We'll have to endure seemingly endless stretches of dreadful road surfaces and grind up countless grueling mountain passes where every pedal stroke gets heavier in the thin, oxygen-starved air.
We will face bone-chilling winds at very high altitudes, the relentless glare of the sun on the barren roof of the world, and freezing cold nights under a million stars. It will be a battle of endurance against the raw force of nature at up to a staggering 4,655 meters above sea level.
Are we ready for it? Well, after a year of cycling and pushing our boundaries to get here, we are about to find out.
It is time to leave the Greenhouse Hostel in Dushanbe. This place is more than a stopover. It is a meeting point for adventurers from around the world. Cyclists tuning their gear, backpackers swapping tales of rugged mountain treks, the old mountaineer tending to his frozen toes, and overlanders sharing tips for the road ahead. All converge here.
For the next few days, we'll be joined by Valentin, a solo cyclist from France. Like us, he's on a long journey. After stocking up our cash reserves, we leave the shiny capital behind. All three of us agreed to take the classic northern route to Khalai-Kung, our first major milestone at the Tajik-Afghan border.
After just 20 kilometers, we pass Baghdad, where we continue east, while the vast majority of the traffic continues south towards Kulob. It is the 11th of August, which is pretty much the perfect time to head into the Pamirs. It is still the hottest phase of a very brief summer. Among many things, this also means plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables in the lower valleys. Fresh cherries from the tree.
With just under 300 kilometers, the northern route is actually 60 kilometers shorter than the newer southern route, but that is not why we chose it.
First of all, this is the original road as it was developed by the Soviets in the 1930s, which is a big plus. It also has a lot less traffic. This is because large parts haven't been maintained for decades, whereas the southern route was modernized in recent years, making it the by far more comfortable, faster and easier choice.
On day 2, the road starts to deteriorate with long stretches of dusty gravel. On the upside, this route takes us through smaller, less developed villages and offers a deeper sense of the region's remoteness and rugged charm, as well as plenty of stunning landscapes. As always, we prefer the authenticity of the countryside.
Nowadays, traffic headed for Kalaichomb or beyond avoids the Khaburabot pass. The locals seem to be pleased when they see us. In the afternoon, we even get the chance to fix this kid's tire.
Good.
After a crisp and dusty climb, it is time to look for a place to sleep.
There's water, I think. I see water there on the left. There's water on the left. Salam, hello.
After filling up our water bottles, we find a great campsite not far from the village.
That looks not so bad here on the right, huh? Yeah, I think somewhere here on the like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. There's a flat space.
In the morning, we have a visitor from the village close by. He doesn't speak at all, but observes our morning routine closely.
Hello. It's day 3 since we left Dushanbe. In total, I think it's about 500 kilometers for us to reach Kodok, which is kind of the gate to the Pamirs. So it will take us a couple of more days of this. Hello. Salam. Hello, salam. Wow, marketplace. Hello.
As we continue to gain altitude, the landscape around us gets even more spectacular. Now, at the end of summer, everything looks a bit dry, but on the upside, we don't need to worry about landslides. During spring and early summer, these valleys are regularly cut off from the rest of the country.
It's been a long, hot and dusty day. In the late afternoon, the valley splits in two. We have to enter the narrow one leading east. That evening, finding a camp spot turns out to be a bit of a challenge.
We need to do something with this wind.
Was this place not good enough to camp?
Wind.
Flat enough, not wind. Maybe one tent only.
doesn't look very flat. Wind will not stop for more than an hour.
The wind is so strong, pitching our tents doesn't seem feasible. Despite being very tired, we continue our way, as going back is never our preferred option.
Not enough.
It's not really flat, but it's not terrible. And there's some wind protection, so let's go for it.
It's already the fourth day of our trip to Pamirs. The nature is getting more and more beautiful with each day. Yesterday we were lucky to find this place to camp. We were super tired, so we slept well. While the high circles in and around the capital revel in luxury, the people here lack basic infrastructure. Most houses have neither running water nor proper toilets, and with the single road barely passable, Dushanbe seems like a century away.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
Rumor has it that by neglecting the northern route, the man aims to give his home region in the south a leg up. We can't prove that, but it sounds plausible. Emomali Rahmon has been in power since 1992, making him the fifth longest serving current leader in the world. Over the past 32 years, he and his family consolidated control over literally every aspect of Tajikistan's political and economic system. His son is mayor of the capital and chairman of the National Assembly. Other family members control strategic industries, including banking, telecommunications, and energy.
Just I told it to a guy we met on the street, and now we are going to his home. And she met also another guy who gave us tomato and bread, which are in this bag. So we are ready for a perfect night now. Ah yeah, he is waiting for us, you can see. Now we found the host.
Last evening, Arif had only asked for a spot for our tents. However, the man insisted on inviting us to his home. After a hearty dinner, awesome bucket shower, restful night and power breakfast, we feel almost as good as new. That is great, because we are now climbing towards 3,352 meters Goburabot Pass.
Around noon, we reached the district capital Tavildara. Of course, Tajikistan's most beloved person is welcoming us.
The countless larger-than-life Soviet-style billboards of him are everywhere. This is of course true for all of Tajikistan, but they stand out even more in remote places like this. They depict the great leader close to his people, and so he hovers majestically over lush fields, infrastructure projects, in classrooms or over flower meadows. Mind you, most of the time it is the same picture of him, which has been photoshopped into the other images very poorly.
Hello! 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 Hello!
Despite the warm and welcoming people we meet all day, Tajikistan is among the most repressive and autocratic nations in the world. While not as isolated as North Korea or neighboring Afghanistan, its governance structure is characterized by nepotism, rampant corruption, and human rights abuses.
While international aid organizations struggle to provide at least some level of basic sanitary infrastructure, the government builds billboards on which the leader promises a glorious future to his people.
I think we probably need to cook something. Let's check out the magazine. They have sausage. We could cook some sausage maybe.
Mój brat Germana służył. W
military.
Sowieckim służył. Armia,
Yes.
Germana
Okay.
służył, brat.
When you were young?
2 года. Год.
2 years. Yes, 2 years.
Brat służył.
His brother.
Armia.
Да.
Хорошо, Germany.
So his brother liked Germany when he was stationed there in Eastern Germany during Soviet Union times.
Это Germany. Germany.
No.
France.
Austria.
France. Francia. Armenia.
Я из Армении.
Armenia? Это Kavkaz. My służyli z Kawkazu.
Да.
Total 4. What is this?
Что это?
Хорошо.
То же самое? А, это лучше говорить.
That's enough.
How much?
13 sumoni.
13.
Таджикский плов.
Да, знаем.
Oh my god.
Спасибо. Но давайте не все, это для нас слишком много. Спасибо.
На дороге
Ну, у нас есть немножко хлеба. The
The
shopkeeper insists on inviting us to a proper meal. Just like that, he brings us a huge portion of Tajik plov, tomato salad, homemade yogurt and bread. A proper feast.
Hello!
Goodbye!
My name is Valentin. And you, what's your name? What's your name? That's a complex name.
So today we are doing a little climb. I think that's the first time I cycle so high. It's already my record now.
Wow.
Maybe.
What is the altitude now? 2,000.
500? 400.
400?
400.
Nice. Yeah.
The climb is perfect. It's a nice flat road.
Flat road.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hello. How are you?
Good?
Ruby? Ruby?
What's your name? What is your name? Valentin.
Arev?
Aref. Shoira.
Shoira?
Shoira.
Nice to meet you. Ты говоришь на русском?
Нет.
Английский? English?
Нет.
Yeah? Tajik?
Tajik.
Tajik? What is this? You have nice nails.
Yes.
Oh, Hina?
Hina.
Oh. You were there?
Da, da.
Да? Wow, bravo! You are fast!
Now that we passed the last settlement before the top, there's literally no traffic anymore. Well, no motorized traffic. We could have made it over and down to Khalaikumb the same day, but I convinced Araf and Valentin to stop at around 2,900 meters. I want to enjoy the view.
Today is the 7th day since we left Dushanbe. We entered apparently the GBAO already. There were some checkpoints, but they didn't check our GBAO permit, which is kind of interesting. The night was fairly fresh, but now that the sun is out, we are looking forward to a fairly pleasant day, I guess.
And today we will reach the Afghan-Tajik border. I'm very excited. Afghanistan for me sounded so remote, like so far away, and now that I'm here, it feels unreal.
Just another 40 kilometers away.
Yeah.
There will be a harrowing descent of over 2,000 meters of altitude, so it will get very warm again.
Let's hit the road.
Kaburawat Pass is the first notable mountain pass of the Pamir Highway. At about 3,352 meters, it is only the second lowest of them all, but it has the highest ascent, and as such, it is a proper physical barrier. Should these cows be waiting for a bus, they are probably wasting their time.
Oh wow. Hello. Wow.
Stop! Hello! Stop! Stop!
Okay, okay.
Oh, stop!
Sorry?
How are you? Where from?
بعد بخري مدي
What's your name?
Matthias. What's your name?
Slesak.
Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
إذا في أنا ببغى غيرك كم جورجوني
Sakchak.
Sakchak?
Oh.
Sakchak.
Megazak.
ميجا ايه مولد تايجا زي ما كان تاي فوزت ايه نو غازا مي تبدني ولا رحمتها يا ده حزو شكل ما بمدني
Amazing!
لا لا لا
Chocolate, yes.
chocolate yes chocolate ده
مش خفيف تشيزوج.
Holy moly!
There's some bees here.
We figure the bees might not agree with the honey being taken from them. We hurry to get away and continue the awe-inspiring 30-kilometer and 2,000-meter descent down to Kalai Khumb.
Nestled in the towering Pamir Mountains, the Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Region, or GBAO, was granted some level of autonomy during the Soviet era. This vast and rugged region is home to the Pamiri people. They are ethnically and culturally distinct from the Tajik majority due to their Ismaili Shia faith and Eastern Iranian languages, which are unintelligible to speakers of Tajik, a Western Iranian language.
While the massive GBAO covers most of the Pamir Mountains and roughly 30% of Tajikistan, it accounts for only 2% of the country's population.
Geographical isolation and harsh terrain have shaped life here, making the region difficult to govern. Its strategic location at the crossroads of China, Afghanistan and Kyrgyzstan keeps it under the watchful eye of the central government. While the GBAO nominally retains its autonomous title, tensions between local factions and central control persist till today, nearly 3 decades after the Tajik civil war. This was the classic northern route. From Dushanbe we cycled about 25% of the total distance to Osh in Kyrgyzstan in about a week. Was it tough? Oh yes, it was. But there was also plenty to like, if not to love.
Hello.
Join us again for the next section of the Pamir Highway, which has been described by fellow cyclists as absolutely dreadful, literal hell and worse than shit.
Hello.
So, great stuff to look forward to.
Hello.
We wish you a wonderful year. We have big plans for 2025. We hope you do too.
Hi. Hello.
In Kalekhumb, the turquoise waters in which we had bathed are swallowed by the mighty brown floods of the Panj River, which forms the border with Afghanistan and which we will follow for the next 240 kilometers to Korog, the capital of the GBAO and second big milestone when cycling the M41 west to east.
I know you hear this a lot, but this really makes a huge difference for small and independent creators like us. If you enjoy our work, please give us a thumbs up, put your thoughts and questions in the comments, and share this video with other people that might like it too.
As always, a massive thanks to our awesome contributors. We couldn't do it without your support. If you want to make more episodes possible, you can do so via buymeacoffee.com/aworldbiketour and paypal.me/amazingworldbiketour, or check out the video description.
And last but not least, be awesome, ride safely.
And may the wind be in your back.